Hello art friends, welcome back. It is Lady Draws a Lot. I am an illustrator and a comic book artist, and I am here today with another unboxing, using, and review of April's Art Snacks. So, this Art Snacks box, of course, came in the mail as it does. And so I saw it yesterday, put it in my office in a very safe space up on my shelf, right next to my printer. Okay, so I have kids and I have pets, so I need safe spaces. Apparently, my cat decided to come into my office, hopped up on the shelf next to the printer, saw the very important looking package and thought, yeah, this looks like a good place to throw up. I'm gonna do it. So, I have the Art Snacks box here. I'm assuming it's just the exterior of the box that's, soiled. If you are new to the channel, if you're new to my videos, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining. For one, thank you for joining. What I do with these Art Snacks subscription boxes is I don't look at any sneak peeks of what's in them, like emails or otherwise. And so whatever comes in the mailbox is a surprise to me. I open it right on camera and I create art with whatever happens to be in the box. And then I go through item by item and kind of talk about how these things were to use and if they would be worth buying again, if I would personally buy them again. So kind of a item by item review. So I guess there's nothing more for me to say. Usually I like to shake the box, see if it's clunky or rattles or, you know, I like to shake the box. Can't do that today. It's covered in vomit.
Is true.
Well, without further ado, let's get creative. All right, here is what we have this month. We have 2 bottles of the Holbien Acrylic Gouache. So this is a highly pigmented paint. It says it dries with minimal pigment shift. So meaning when the paint is wet and when it's dry, it looks the same, because that's not always the case. So this claims that it looks the same wet and dry, and it performs like traditional gouache, yet it's water resistant when it's dry because it uses an acrylic resin binder. So this would, I guess, work well with layering paints. So that's cool. And then we have this really nice looking brush. This is a Princeton Snap Golden Synthetic Filbert brush. This just looks like a beautiful brush to use. It just looks, I don't know, very nice to hold, and it looks like it'll perform well. And the tip is protected, which is great. And then we have the Zebra mechanical pencil, and this is basically your standard mechanical pencil. There's no spinning of the lead or anything like that. It's just very standard. So this is what we have to use. So I am going to need to choose a paper for this, and I think I know which paper I'm going to go for. Very recently, Sketchbox had sent out some watercolor paper and some water-based markers to use, and I actually didn't think that was the best choice for the paper, the watercolor, the markers. I didn't think the markers were the best choice for the paper. So I'm going to try this paper out with the gouache and see how that goes. This is the fluid watercolor paper hot press, and it's 4x7, 100% cotton, very smooth, and it's bound on both sides. So this is, I don't know, just letting you know what I'm working with here as far as paper goes. So let me get set up here with my palette and some water and figure out what to make here. Yeah. All right, guys, be right back. Here is where I ended up with my drawings. I went with 2 this time because after I did the eye, I kind of felt like I didn't get to see the full range of how it would work, how this gouache works. So I sort of tried this feather to just kind of see, you know, how washy it could be. So that's where I landed there. I'll set those aside and let's talk about all of these here. Now this brush worked really nicely and it was very comfortable to use. The tip on it is versatile. You can get a nice thin line or a nice thick line, or you can blend really well with this. It's just a nice brush that I feel like will get a lot of use. So this is very good. This retails anywhere from, according to Art Snacks, $4.95 to $9.75, and I'd say well worth that price. Okay, now on to these gouache colors. I think these performed really well. The color is just like it says. It is, as it comes out on the tube, it shows up on the paper in that color and it dries in that color. So in that regard, it's very true to its word in all regards, to be honest, because it says that when it dries, it's waterproof. That's true as well. So It can blend if you're working with it while it's still wet, but as soon as it starts to dry, that is a permanent mark you're making. So that would work really well for mixed media artists. I feel like this would be an amazing paint for mixed media artists. So Art Snacks says this is $9.25 per tube. And I do think these will go a long way because the color is potent. So I think that'll get you pretty far. Now, I was able to go on Dick Blick website, and I found a set of 5 primary colors of this for $24.95. So I think that's an amazing price. You know, if you're shopping for this gouache, you check Dick Blick's site and see what they're offering it, because their prices there seem to be really good. So that would be my recommendation there, and I do think these performed really well. I would buy them again. I would definitely buy them through Dick Blick website for those prices. And then we have the Zebra mechanical pencil. This worked nicely. This was did not disappoint me as a mechanical pencil. Not too much to say about it. It didn't really, you know, it's not supposed to be special in any way. This kind of your basic mechanical pencil, but it worked well for that. And if it broke, would I buy it again? Sure. Yeah, it's $3.14 according to Art Snacks. It worked fine. It performed well. I don't know. It's a mechanical pencil. So that's everything I have today. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had a great time. I will see you guys next time. Bye.